Facebook let Netflix, Spotify, and other companies read your private messages. Between 2010 and today, Facebook shared users' private data, including private messages and contact info, with more than 150 companies. As the media continues to uncover more and more information about ongoing privacy issues regarding Facebook, both its intentional data sharing and unintentional leaks, the New York Times has published a new bombshell report. Facebook has spent years giving major corporations, including the Times itself, invasive access to users' content and contact information, much more than it had previously disclosed. As detailed in documents obtained by the Times, Facebook gave companies like Netflix and Spotify access to its users' private Facebook messages, in addition to an extensive range of other personal data. The social network, all right, so here's from the article. Facebook allowed Microsoft Bing search engine to use the names of virtually all Facebook users' friends without consent, the records show, and gave Netflix and Spotify the ability to read Facebook users' private messages. The social network permitted Amazon to obtain users' names and contact information through their friends, and it let Yahoo view streams of their friends' posts as recently as this summer, despite the public statements that it had stopped that type of sharing years earlier. And Tim shared something saying that now people are really calling for Mark Zuckerberg to step down. Which, well, I think that'd be nice. I don't think it would change much at the company. I'm sure that just another plutocrat would take over. That shared his vision, whatever that is. Wait, we know what that is. It's to sell your information and make a bunch of money off of it. You know, I don't want to be on Facebook anymore. I have to for business-related reasons. Facebook is a very helpful tool when it comes to booking my tours, when it comes to networking. And, you know, I kind of have to have a comedian page because, you know, if you don't, it's just so much harder for people to find you. And you can't, if you have a an artist page or whatever, a business page, I guess technically the wide umbrella would be business page, you can't delete your personal. At least I'm pretty sure you can't. I've tried. I wanted to just have my comedy page and delete my personal account, and I couldn't do it because it would just delete that other page too. So you have to have both. And my personal Facebook at this point, I just use for networking purposes. So, you know, I don't know what information. The only information that's valuable, well, I guess it is valuable, is that Facebook would be able to tell Netflix and Spotify where I'm going to be touring next. Because I email a lot of promoters and producers and comics that way to book shows for the Progressive Comedy Tour. And that's about, and I encourage you to just use Facebook for the bare bones too. Don't send any messages that you wouldn't be okay with someone else seeing, because Facebook's giving that stuff away. And it's worse than we thought. I knew they were doing that stuff. We all knew they were doing that stuff. That stuff has been circulating around for a long time. Did you know it went into your private messages? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. But they got your private what kind of private messages were they looking to share? I mean, there's some people, I know some people, they got rid of their phone and just used Facebook Messenger. Which means basically all of their communications could have been sold to somebody. Netflix might have all of their private communications. Facebook. And, you know, people talk about Facebook going away. Facebook is still the big behemoth in the room. They're still the big behemoth. They're treated as a news feed for a lot of people. Even though the younger generation is turning away from it, Facebook is still, when you look at a lot of the, social media influencer numbers, Facebook's still the big elephant in the room, big time. So, I don't know when, I feel like MySpace kind of ran its course by now. I don't know when or if Facebook's going to, especially since Facebook gobbles up the smaller guys. So I guess we'll see. But they're selling your messages.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna
wanna know what's going on. We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know